Something bigger may be happening across the AES right now. In Burkina Faso, foreign NGOs were reportedly asked to re-register and explain where their funding was coming from. Many reported did not comply and were shut down. Foreign broadcasters are also facing growing restriction across parts of the AES. And now, another controversial story circling in Mali is raising even more question about foreign influence inside the region. But this may no longer be only about security. It may now be about who control information, influence, and political power across West Africa. Before we go further, subscribe to WesBes Media for a deeper political analysis of Africa, the AES, and global shift mainstream media often avoid discussing honestly. Because what's happening right now may reshape Africa for years to come. AES government is increasingly believe foreign influence no longer comes through military power. They believe it also comes through media, politics, NGOs, and information network. Critics call it censors. Supporters call it sovereignty. And that ideological battle is now spreading fast across the Sahel. Then another story starts spreading online. A heavy fortress, formerly French military site in Mali, is now being discussed in connection with the recent military activity. And many people are asking one question. How did the militant allegedly gain access to an area once described as nearly impossible to enter? Some report claims JNIM-linked fighters may have used the area connected to the site during the recent fighting. Other reports claim AES or Malian Air Force operation target position nearby. Right now, many of these claims remain difficult to independently verify. But whether every claim is true or not, the distrust itself is becoming politically powerful. And honestly, that may be the real story. Across the Sahel, truth in outside influence appear to be collapsing fast. Foreign NGOs, foreign broadcasters, foreign military infrastructures, international politics, political pressure. Many people increasingly believe outside power still play a major role in shaping events in Africa. And if you're still watching right now, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Africa, Caribbean, Europe, North America, because people across the diaspora are paying much closer attention to what's happening inside the AES than ever before. The AES may now be trying to redefine sovereignty in a much stricter way than previous African government. Not just militarily, politically, economically, informationally, and psychologically. At the same time, Western influence is declining across parts of the Sahel. Russia remains deeply involved, and China is quietly expanding militarily and economical relationship across the region. This is no longer just a region conflict story. It is becoming a global geopolitical realignment story. And if you believe Africa is entering a major political transformation period, subscribe to WesBes Media now, because the next few years may completely change the balance of power across the continent. The real battle unfolding across the Sahel may no longer be only military. It may now be about who control influence, who control information, and who gets to shape Africa's political future itself. And that may explain why the AES is changing the rules so aggressively right now. This may only be the beginning.